everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to do my October monthly budget. This is from September 29th to October 27th, so I'll just write that up here. September 29th to October 27th. That's just when I get paid, is on the 29th. I know it's a couple days before, but I go by paycheck, so that means that my budget starts on the 29th. Just so you know, these are my budget sheets. They're from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out. I tried to make Halloween ones, but it's very hard with my old computer and old Word software. So I'm trying my best to like figure out how to do like decorations on the page. I left them blank because I know a lot of people like to add their own stickers and their own colors, but I've been asked a lot lately to make pages with color and decor and stuff, so I'm trying my best. I'll hopefully figure it out soon. But anyways, let's just get started. When I usually do these monthly budgets, I have a calendar from printacalendar.com like this that shows all my bills and paydays. I have not yet printed it out, and I'm just behind today. My son came home sick from preschool, so I've just been taking care of him, and that's why I'm not prepared really for this video. I have already done the planning for the budget, so I'll just do the budget and then I'll show you guys the calendar on Saturday when I do my bi-weekly budget number 1 for October. But let's zoom in and let's get going on this budget. So right at the beginning, at the top, I like to do income. I like to do my husband's first, hubby, and then he makes around $1,500 a bi-weekly budget, so $3,000 a month. It's been higher recently because he's been making overtime hours and stuff, so that is awesome. And then myself, I get paid one more time from CERB, that is the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit. I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I've been supported by the government because of COVID-19. That is ending at the beginning of October, so this payment is the last payment I'll be receiving, but hopefully it'll switch to EI. They're going to review my profile and stuff like that and see if I'm applicable or not, so I don't know. I'm just gonna bank on that $1,000 and that's it. Next, I get child tax benefit. This is a one-time paycheck a month, just helps support families and gives them a little bit of extra money. And then variable, I don't budget variable, so we're going to budget 0, but this is like my YouTube, my Etsy, anything that I sell on Facebook Marketplace, that kind of thing. I don't budget for it because I don't want to rely on that money. All that money that I make goes right to debt, so it's not very important to be planning otherwise. So my total for income is $4,785.28, so still really good. $1,000 less than usual, what we've been usually getting, but that's all right. Next is bills. We have Jeep. We pay for our Jeep, we pay it twice a month, so I'm just going to put ×2. Each payment is $267.33, so for monthly it's $534.66. Next is rent. It is $1,000 on the first of every month. I pay $500 twice a month. That equals $1,000. So every time my husband gets paid, I put $500 into my savings, and then on the first I take the $1,000 out and send it to my landlord. So I hope that makes sense. Then iTunes for myself, that's due on the 25th, and I pay $419. iTunes for my husband, I still have to figure out the dates for this, so right there I don't know, but altogether it's $12.54. He pays for Apple Music and Apple Storage, so altogether $12.54. Electric is due on the 7th. That is $181. Then gas is actually due on the 15th. Sorry, I looked at the wrong date. It's usually $49. Jeep insurance is due on the 7th, $175.19. We are now paying car insurance too because my husband's car is on the road. I cannot remember exactly what day that is coming out since we just got it put on in September. And so that is like around $89. Wi-Fi is due on the 8th. That is $85.80. Cell phones. We have now paid for the phones, so I hope that this bill will actually be lowered to $207.20. We have to get new phones soon though, so that will be going back up. Beachbody. This is a workout program that I pay for monthly, $20.11. And then my son's preschool, I got subsidy for a lot of it, I think 50% of it, so I have to pay $59.48. He goes twice a week from 8:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning, so paying $60 a month is really good. So altogether $2,418.17. Next we'll move on to expenses. Next at the bottom is expenses. These look different for everybody. Everybody has different categories. So mine's groceries, gas. I'm just gonna write them out and then I will do the budget. Eating out, my husband's spending, my spending, kids, household, and other. This is like a miscellaneous category, so I'll just put that just so you guys know. So groceries, I want to keep at $800. I know that seems like a lot. I like to spend $200 every week though. For my family, it just works. Groceries are expensive where I live, so that is that. Gas, I want to keep at $100. And then eating out, $50. I don't want to go past that. Allowance, I'm going to keep small. I'm going to do $20. We shouldn't need anything really. For the kids, $100. We still need to get diapers, wipes, and formula. Household, again, just $20. And then miscellaneous or other is $50. So altogether, $1,160. And then we're going to move up to the debt portion. This is where I like to put all my debts. So my credit card, I put $400 on it. I think the minimum is like $85. I put the interest and then just a little bit extra. All my little debt snowballs added up, so $400. My US credit card, I do the minimum interest and a little bit more because of the exchange rate. So I put $300, and then we do debt snowball too. But I have something else planned, so we're actually gonna do $0 this month. I know it's so hard for me not to put anything extra towards debt other than the $700, but I will explain in a second here. Next, we're going to do other. This is where I have birthdays. We have used up all of the sinking fund money for birthdays, so I'm going to take it out of our budget now. I think I have, let's see, 5 birthdays to pay for, so we'll see how the 100 works. And then we are going to go on a trip. So my family lives 12 hours away. I usually go there once a year to where they live, and then they come up here about once or twice a year. And this year I told my mom that I wasn't going to go up there because I wanted to pay off all my debt. So with COVID and everything and not being able to see them hardly this year, I feel very depressed about it kind of thing. So we have made the decision, now that our debt payoff is going to take a little bit longer because of the wedding, I have decided to take this trip. It's not going to be expensive. It's not going to break the bank, and it's not going to make a huge difference with our debt payoff date. I'm using saved up cash, so it won't be crazy expensive and out of pocket. And I really honestly need this for my mental health. I need to go home and be with my family for a little bit. So I hope you guys understand with that decision why I'm choosing to go see them. I will explain what I'm going to do with the financials in a second, but what I did is I took my income, subtracted my bills, expenses, debt, and birthdays, and left over for all of that is $407.11. So we have $507.11. So I'll explain a little bit quickly about the trip and how I'm going to pay for it, and then I'll do the totals. So this year I paid for my husband's sister's furniture. I got one of them a TV, which was like $250, and one of them $300 worth of furniture. So this year for siblings and stuff, it's going to be very small for Christmas. So with that being said, I have all this Christmas money set aside right now, and since my husband and I have made the decision to do a small Christmas, we decided to use that extra Christmas money towards the trip. We have October's budget with this $400 to get there, and then October 28th when my November budget starts, on November 1st when we come home, it'll be covered by November. So we actually have more than enough to go there. We have the sinking fund money, this $400 worth of extra money, and then November's budget money. So that is that. I hope that explains it pretty decent. If you guys have any questions about it, please leave it in the comments below. I'll try to explain it again coming up here in the biweekly budget number 1. It's very hard for me to explain right now as it's dipping into a couple areas of money, but just know that this is fully covered in cash. We will not use credit cards, and it is not breaking the bank for us, and it is very needed for my family to go there. Since we're not going to go there next year at all, because of the wedding, I want to go there this year before I won't be able to see them for another 2 years, you know. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys understand. So next at the bottom, I'm just going to write all my totals. So the income, you're going to write all the totals in these gray sections here. So $4,785.28. Bills. On the trip, I'm also going with my husband. He gets a week off of work, and he actually has a ton of vacation pay. I think about 3 weeks of vacation pay, so I think he's going to take it all out, and that's how we'll also pay for the trip, and maybe we won't even have to use the Christmas money at all. So that would be cool. It's just all up in the air right now how we're going to pay for it, but we have many ways that we are able to pay for it. So it's just kind of figuring that out, but we're covered either way. So we have Zero. That is the zero-based budget method from the Budget Mom. Go check her out if you're interested in her method. And that's it, you guys. Sorry it was so complicated with my trip getting added in there. I know it's disappointing not to do the debt snowball, but if I have any extra money, any YouTube money, any Etsy money, anything else, I will put it to debt, I promise. And I hope you guys understand. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye. If you're walking